Hello everyone, I am live now, just having a look to see what's happening. So I'm just going to wait a few minutes. I'm just going to wait a few minutes for people to come on and join us. Let me just check what's going on. Oh, hi Jen. Nice to have you here. So we're just waiting for a few minutes. Facebook Live seems to be a bit different from the last time I did it, but then that's no surprise because I haven't done it for a while. And yes, it's got a different setup to it. So we'll just wait a few more minutes and then we will begin. So while we're just waiting, that's okay. While we're just waiting, I hope you've all had are having lovely days. Where I am at the minute, it's the most beautiful sunshine. So I managed to get outside earlier and enjoy that, which was really lovely. And I hope you have the same. And oh, hello, Karen. Nice to see you. Hi. So lovely when people come and join in. It's really lovely feeling, especially when people comment, because then you know you're not kind of on your own with it all going on. Okay, I'm just going to wait another minute and then we will dive in. Only because I know a few people said they were going to join. Oh, hi, Carol. A few people said they were going to join, and so I'm just going to wait for them. That's okay. Don't worry, Jen. I will see you later. Great that you're out for a walk as well. Such beautiful weather at the minute. That it's good to get out, definitely. Okay, well, I think what we'll do is we'll start and then hopefully other people they'll join in if they're able to, or they'll maybe catch it later on, catch up. So first of all, I want to say thank you very much for joining me today and for being here with me. I have felt drawn to doing this for a while actually, but it's taken me a little bit of time to actually get around to doing it. I think the usual sort of stuff that can get in the way of being a bit nervous about doing Facebook Lives. If I'd been told, I don't know, a couple of years ago I'd be doing Facebook Lives, I'd be thinking, no, not going to do those. But actually, it's a really lovely way to share things with people. And I think at this minute, oh, Carol, how do I log on? If you just go onto my page, Carol, it should happen. I don't think you need to log on. I think you literally just need to go onto my page and it should come up just saying I'm live, I think. Let me know if that doesn't work. Yeah, it's a really lovely way to be able to share these things with you. So the breath, our life force, is such an incredibly powerful aspect of our being human. And I want to share a little bit with you around the breath and to share over these next 5 days. Oh, I think she's lost the connection. Sorry about this interruption. Hopefully she'll come back. I want to share with you over these next 5 days some of my favourite breathworks that I've learned over the years through Kundalini Yoga, and the ones that I have really found have supported me. And some of them are to energize us, some of them bring calmness and clarity, and some of them bring an overall sense of well-being. And one of the things I love about Kundalini is that there are so many different meditations that we can do. So in our world pre-coronavirus, many of us lived life at such a fast pace, rushing to work, rushing home, or constantly being busy. And constantly being busy is often around distraction away from self. And while some of us may not be living in such a hectic way during this time, it is giving us an opportunity to actually really look at our patterns of behavior, to look at ourselves, to look at our routines. Some of it actually can feel pretty uncomfortable. I know myself, I've found it a bit uncomfortable at times. Things that I think I've worked on and have sorted, and they're suddenly there again. But this is again where the breath can really help. Some of you will have heard me say before that when we're living in a really busy, hectic way, then we have a lot of cortisol, adrenaline, and testosterone flooding through our system, getting us ready for fight or flight. And what we want to do in those moments is to escape, because it feels really uncomfortable. So we escape through different means. We can escape through work. We can escape through drink, alcohol. We can escape through drugs. We can escape through crying. We can dive into our computers and be unavailable to people. So when we're in that sort of space, we become really tight. Everything becomes really sort of short and tight, and you'll know yourself actually after you've been through something like that, and you notice the difference actually, how your body has really tightened up and then how it can relax. So the part that I always think is really interesting is to start to notice when we have this, what environment are you in when you can feel this sort of tightening of tension, and then what environment are you in when you feel really expanded and really your heart is open. And as I say, one of the tricks, I guess, is to notice when this happens. As I say, some of you have heard me say that before, but it's such a part of what goes on for us. And what I love about the breath is that it's such an incredible natural tool that we can really learn to manipulate to support us. So many of us don't breathe in the right way, almost. Not that there is a right or a wrong way, but so many of us breathe quite shallowly from here. And I love that we can energize ourselves with breath of fire. We can cool ourselves down with a breath called Sitali Pranayam, which we'll do over these next few days. We can also create space and stillness within ourselves with long, deep breathing. There are endless possibilities. And conscious breath promotes health and vitality. It helps us to control our moods. It helps us to manage our concentration levels, and it promotes a feeling of connectedness to self. And breath awareness is about recognizing both the breath as the physical body and as well as the subtle life force of the body and the mind called prana. And today we're going to do a meditation called Inner Assessment. As I say, it's one of my, over these 5 days, I'm just going to share some of my favorite ones that really bring that lovely calmness in. So what I'd like you to do is to sit, either sitting on a chair or on your, wherever you are at home, or you can sit on the floor in easy pose with your legs crossed if that feels comfortable for you to do. And to start with, I'd like you to close your eyes and just bring your awareness to your breath. So breathing in through your nose, breathing all the way down into your belly so that your belly expands out. And then as you exhale, pulling your navel towards your spine and then bringing all the air out of your body. Okay, so inhaling again, all the way down into your belly so that your belly is expanding, and exhaling all the way out, pulling your navel towards your spine. Okay, so really arriving in the space, continuing with that long, deep breathing with your eyes closed, feeling the coolness of your breath on your nostrils as you inhale, feeling the warmth of the breath as you exhale, feeling the coolness of the breath as you inhale, and feeling the warmth as you exhale. And then just think about what brought you here today. What was it that attracted you to come in here today? Okay. And then inhale and exhale, and then open your eyes. And I'm just going to explain the three. Oh, hi, Laura. I'm just going to explain the 3 hand mudras to you that we're going to do. So we're going to start with our hands in prayer pose with our thumbs in at our sternum. And then we're going to move the left hand upwards. I hope it looks like my left hand because it looks opposite here when I'm looking at the screen. So that our left palm is facing towards the wall and our right fingertips are on the base of our left, are on the wrist of our left hand, okay? And we're going to hold our hands like this. We're going to close our eyes and we're going to do long, deep breathing. And this hand mudra and this breath is to know your inner balance, okay? So I'm going to set the timer for us and we're just going to do it for a short time. So bringing your hands into prayer pose, sliding your left palm up the way the fingers of your right hand are in at your wrist. And we're going to do long, deep breathing. Okay, off we go with your eyes closed. Breathing all the way down into your belly. And then exhaling, pulling your navel towards your spine. And just continuing in that way. And with each breath, just allow your breath to just deepen a little bit more. So each breath gets a little bit longer. Really slowing it down. And as I said, this part of the breath work is to know your inner balance. Just think about your inner balance as you're doing the breath work. Inner balance is about how much we give out to others and how much we give to ourselves. Where is the balance there? Maybe the balance is out of balance. Maybe it is in balance, but it's just have a think about where that's in balance. Continuing with your long, deep breathing. Relaxing the rest of your body. Really being aware of the breath. And with your eyes closed, just raising your eyes up towards your third eye, which is that point between your eyebrows. That's lovely. Keep going. Lovely, long, deep breathing. So the breathing lengthening, breathing as long and slowly as you can. And it's not often that we have this time to really just let the breath lengthen and just to be. It's lovely. Keep going. Last 30 seconds. And inhale. Just suspend the breath a bit at the top. And then exhale. Now bring your thumbs into the corners of your eyes here, hooking into the corner of the eye. You're going to bring the base of your palms together and then bring your hands together. So you look like this, okay? So your thumbs are just hooked into the corners of your mouth gently and your palms are together, and you're going to continue with long, deep breathing, okay? So off we go again. Again, raising your sight up with your eyes closed up to your third eye between your eyebrows. So this part of the breath work is to know your inner projection. To know your inner projection. What is it that you project out to others? What is it that you project into yourself? Lovely, long, slow, deep breathing. Again, breathing as slowly as you can. Consciously taking the breath all the way down into your belly and exhaling all the way out, pulling your navel towards your spine. Continuing with the mudra, with your thumbs in your corners of your eyes, your hands in prayer pose. Long, deep breathing. As I said before, this is to know your inner projection. That's lovely. Keep going. Really feeling the power of the breath, this incredible life force that we have. That's lovely. Keep going. When we breathe in this way with long, deep breathing, it really creates this calmness within us and this space within us. So we've got one more minute with this hand mudra. And if you just really deepen your breath, really slow it right down. Really lovely yogic breath. That's lovely. And just 20 seconds more to go. And inhale. Hold the breath, just suspend it. And exhale. Just taking your hands down to your lap for a moment, keeping your eyes closed. And then bringing your left hand to your heart center on your chest, bringing your right hand over the top so that they're crossing over each other. And you want to press your hand quite hard into your chest so that you're really feeling your chest underneath, okay? And again, taking your gaze to your third eye, long, deep breathing. And this is to know your inner strength. Okay, so off we go. Lovely, long, deep breathing. Keeping your focus on your third eye between your eyebrows. Keeping that pressure on your chest with your hands. Keeping that pressure on through the meditation. Really lovely deep breathing as you're inhaling. Feel your belly expanding, feel your diaphragm expanding, your lungs filling up. And as you're exhaling, pulling your navel towards your spine and feeling the air coming out from your lungs. That's lovely, keep going. Keeping that pressure on your heart center. This is to know your inner strength. Feel that inner strength of you. That inner strength that sometimes we can be fearful of. And that inner strength that makes us who we are today. That's why we keep going. Just got one more minute to go. Lengthening your breath. Thinking about your inner strength. And inhale. Hold the breath. And exhale. Now just relaxing your hands down onto your lap, keeping your eyes closed. Just assess how you're feeling mentally, how you're feeling physically, how you're feeling emotionally. Feeling the space inside that breath has created. And then inhale and exhale, and then open your eyes when you're ready. So thank you so much for joining me with this. I will be back again tomorrow at 4:30 again, just for half an hour, just to do another breath work to share with you. Any of these 3 breath works that we've done today can be done on their own. So if you're just wanting to check what your inner balance is, you could do the first one with your palms where they're like this. If you're wanting to check your inner projection and what's going on, then you hook your fingers into the eyes and you bring your hands into prayer pose. And if you want to know your inner strength, covering your heart center like this. Okay, so tomorrow I will bring another breath work and share another breath work with you. If anybody has any questions, then please either ask now or you are very welcome to send me a message through Messenger or contact me in any way. But I hope you all have a really beautiful evening, and I hope you're all staying safe and well at this time. And I will look forward to being with you again tomorrow. Okay. Thank you. Bye.